There is always someone waiting for you at the end of the road. Life, with all its unpredictable twists, sometimes feels like a winding path bordered by shadows and light, by hope and uncertainty. Along that path, as we journey through the many chapters of our days, we often wonder if there is truly a destination, a place where we belong, or a person who will be there, patiently waiting, no matter how long it takes. Imagine a small town nestled between rolling hills and gentle streams. The air is crisp in the morning, carrying the scent of dew and wildflowers. In this town, there is a narrow road that winds through fields of golden grass, leading to a quiet place where the horizon meets the sky. This is the kind of road that invites wandering thoughts and gentle dreams. The kind of road where memories linger. There was once a girl named Lynn, whose heart was as restless as the wind. She grew up in this town, surrounded by the familiar laughter of friends, the gentle scolding of her mother, and the quiet strength of her father. Yet, even as she found comfort in the routines of everyday life, Lynn always felt a longing for something more, a sense that her story was waiting to unfold somewhere beyond the hills, somewhere at the end of that winding road. As she grew older, Lynn's curiosity led her to new places. She studied in the city, met people from all walks of life, and tasted the bittersweet flavors of love and loss. She learned that the world was vast, filled with people chasing their own dreams, each with their own burdens to carry. Sometimes the loneliness pressed in on her, a silent companion in the crowded streets. She wondered if anyone truly understood her heart, if anyone remembered her once she turned the corner and disappeared from view. But even as Lynn journeyed far from home, she carried with her the memory of a promise, one made on a quiet afternoon, long ago, beneath the shade of an old tamarind tree. She remembered the boy who had stood beside her, his eyes bright with hope. They had been young, perhaps too young to understand the depth of their words, but in that moment they had made a vow. No matter where life took them, they would find each other again at the end of the road. Years passed, seasons changed, and the world seemed to spin ever faster. Lynn's dreams took her to distant cities, across oceans, and through bustling airports. She built a life filled with achievements and accolades, but sometimes, in the quiet moments before sleep, she would close her eyes and see the small town, the winding road, and the boy who had promised to wait. Meanwhile, in that very town, the boy, now a man named Min, kept his own promise. He worked in the fields by day, tending to the land his family had cherished for generations. By night, he would walk to the end of the road, standing beneath the tamarind tree, gazing at the horizon. He wondered about Lynn, about the dreams she chased and the life she lived. He wrote her letters he never sent, pouring his heart onto paper, trusting that one day she would return. The townspeople sometimes teased Min for his devotion. They told him to move on, to let go of a childhood promise. But Min only smiled, his faith unwavering. He believed that some bonds, once formed, could not be broken by time or distance. He believed that love, in its truest form, was patient and kind, willing to wait as long as it took. Then, one autumn evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky in shades of gold and crimson, Lynn returned. She stepped off the bus, her heart pounding with anticipation and uncertainty. The town looked much the same, but she had changed. Her eyes held stories, her hands carried the weight of her journey. She walked the familiar path, her footsteps echoing with memories. The road seemed longer than she remembered, but she pressed on, guided by hope and the distant memory of a promise. As she neared the end of the road, she saw him, Min, standing beneath the tamarind tree, just as he had all those years ago. For a moment, time stood still, the world faded away, leaving only the two of them, reunited at the place where their story had begun. Lynn felt the years melt away, the burdens of her journey falling from her shoulders. She realized, in that instant, that she had never truly been alone. No matter how far she had traveled, no matter how long she had been gone, there had always been someone waiting for her at the end of the road. Min smiled, his eyes shining with quiet joy. He held out his hand, and Lynn took it, feeling the warmth of his touch. In that simple gesture, she found everything she had been searching for: belonging, understanding, and the kind of love that endures. They stood together beneath the tamarind tree, their hearts beating in time with the gentle breeze. The past, with all its joys and sorrows, had led them here. The future stretched out before them, uncertain but filled with promise. And as the sun set behind the hills, painting the sky with hope, Lynn knew that she had finally come home. Life is a journey marked by moments of doubt and discovery. Along the way, we may lose ourselves, wandering through unfamiliar landscapes, searching for meaning. But sometimes, the greatest gift is knowing that no matter how far we roam, there is always someone waiting for us. A friend, a lover, a kindred spirit, who believes in us, who keeps the faith, who waits patiently at the end of the road. In the quiet of that small town, beneath the watchful branches of the tamarind tree, Lynn and Min began a new chapter. Their story, shaped by distance and longing, became a testament to the enduring power of hope and the promise of reunion. For in every journey, no matter how long or winding, there is always the possibility of coming home to someone who has been waiting all along. And so, as the stars appeared in the evening sky, Lynn and Min stood side by side, their hearts full, their spirits at peace. The road that had once separated them had brought them together, and in the gentle hush of twilight, they knew that they would never have to walk alone again. There is always someone waiting at the end of the road, someone who believes in the promise of love and in the quiet magic of coming home.